Hello and welcome to the Skoda Rapid. This is a first drive launch, so we only have maybe 20 minutes, 25 minutes in the car, so this will be a quick kind of review and first drive. So up front we have a different grille. It's a longer grille, kind of going with the that was introduced with the Skoda Kodiaq. So we have like a wider grille, making the front end look a lot wider and larger. So then moving on to the engine, we have a 1 litre 3-cylinder 110 horsepower petrol engine. So this is the same engine that you can get in the Golf, which you can probably find a link somewhere on the screen to now. Dara did a review of that. I also drove that and I thought it was a pretty good engine. It suits the Golf perfectly, and it's pretty nippy in the Golf, which is a much bigger car than the Rapid, so I'm expecting big things from this. What is mated to that 3-cylinder is a 6-speed manual here. It is also available with a 7-speed DSG, but that might be a little bit boring. Small steering wheel, or small-ish steering wheel here, so it feels a little bit more nimble than it is, which is pretty cool. I am a big fan of 3-cylinder engines, and this thing sounds pretty funky with missing that 1 cylinder from the 4-cylinder. Sounds pretty cool. Yeah, so then the infotainment system is still the old system, so there's no one big 7-inch or whatever. I don't know what inch this is, probably it's about 6-inch screen. But there's no big fancy system like there is in the new Skoda Kodiaq or even the new updated Octavia or Golf. It's still the old system with the buttons on the sides. There's no touchscreen, or there's touchscreen, but it's not full-on touchscreen. Then for the climate system, the climate control is still the dials down here, which is good because they're easy to access. All the usual suspects from Skoda here with the buttons along here, the door lock and the AC and all that kind of thing. Below we have an what do we have? We have an aux cord input, and then we have the USB. So let's hop in the back and have a look at what's going on back there. So back here we have a 550 litre boot, which is absolutely massive for this kind of size car. There's a bit of a load lip here, so if you do have larger heavy items, it might be a bit of a pain taking them out. We have the usual tie down points here like you get on most Skodas, but over here you have the 12-volt socket, and underneath this, really hard to lift off bottom floor, we have a full-on spare wheel and kit. I'm going to admit now, I really underestimated the whole space situation here in the Skoda Rapid. There is tons of space here. This seat is in my driving position. I'm 6 foot. I can't remember what that is in centimeters, but I'm just over 6 foot. So that's in my driving position, and there is plenty of legroom here. I can sit back here comfortably. Hopping into the middle, there is not as much space because you have a bit of a transmission tunnel here, but in place we have 2 cup holders here, pockets, and 2 USB points. Seat's comfortable enough even in the middle. You could probably do a short journey and it's not the worst. Comparing it to the Citigo that we were just in a second ago, there is so much more room in here. So that's us for the 2018 Skoda Rapid first drive. Watch out for the review of this in the next coming months or even weeks, hopefully, if we get it. Also watch out for the Skoda Citigo, which we also had today. Yeah, so like, subscribe, share, and do everything you can to get this video out here. Also turn on your alerts, as Zara was saying earlier on, to get updates on when we have a new video coming out. So that's all of us for now.